It's safe at sleepovers. Kelly, this is a really interesting topic because, our producers, we were all just talking about how some families just banned sleepovers because this is, of course, every parent's worst nightmare. But in that discussion, my producers told me that you actually had a similarly scary experience. What happened?
I did. Good afternoon, Morgan. Thank you so much for covering this. If I can provide some action-oriented hope for parents and how to discuss this, I was 10 years old and had a sleepover with a family friend. And when my friend fell asleep, the dad had been grooming me all day, trying to be my friend. And ultimately, when my friend fell asleep, crawled in bed with me. And at that point in time, we didn't have cell phones, and there's a power dynamic that happens there.
Of
And
course.
nobody had ever talked to me before about this being a possibility, or if I felt safe or unsafe or uncomfortable to say something. And I did end up saying something to my parents several days later, and they didn't believe me. And so the
Wow.
message that I really want to drive home today is we need to talk to our kids about sleepovers if you choose to have
Right.
them, and if you do feel unsafe, how to reach out. And a lot of kids have cell phones now, and
These are
so
great
being able
tips.
to communicate with parents and say, I don't feel safe, I want to be picked up. And there are alternatives as well to
Right.
sleepovers. Sleep unders are something that a lot of families have, where there is a concrete pickup time and kids can watch movies and eat popcorn. And unfortunately, in this circumstance that you all are reporting on,
Right.
it did feel like a safe environment.
I love what you.
And thank goodness for that girl who did
Right.
report.
And Kelly, I also love, the advice that you have and even having a safe word. And thank you for being so courageous to share your story with us. This is licensed clinical social worker Kelly Kitley. Kelly, we're coming up on